Super excited. I feel like it is me, Marvin, Tina. Hey, I am amazing. Can we make some noise for Marvin? Woo, woo, woo. I love Marvin's face. Thank you, Marvin.
No problem. Great to hand over to you guys. And thanks a lot for the space. And I'm going to jump out because I have a quick meeting to go to. But thank you so much. Great to be with Breakfast with Champions again this morning.
Yay, Breakfast with Champions. So I am Stars Tina, and I am covering today for the amazing Tamara. She is not here. And if you're listening to the sound of my voice, get ready to get motivated. Get ready to get excited for two reasons. One, it's March Madness! Woo-dee-woo! It is the first day of March, and I don't know about you, but I am a little bit excited. So excited. Hello, Top Millionaire. I am on Instagram. I am on Clubhouse. I am on Flippin' Well LinkedIn. And I want us to dance just a little bit. Can we dance just a little bit? Woo woo! Today you are in Breakfast with Champions. Can I get a little 1 minute dance party? If you're feeling charged, if you're feeling motivated, let's start cheering this thing out in the hallways. Because you are in the best place, the best morning show, Breakfast with Champions. We're here Monday through Saturday. We need all the motivation. Okay, we're here Monday through Saturday. We need the motivation. We need the education. And the inspiration when it comes to finances, when it comes to fitness, nutrition, mindset, everything you need. Okay, I know I have to stop the music.
Feeling so tall, I could give a high five to the pilot.
Got me hooked on it. All right, crew. So as we look at the top, today's topic is building, loving. Oh my gosh! I say this all the time. The topics always just mesh into what I want to talk about. Building loving communities with kindness and empathy. Woo! Does that go on track with my topic for today? Why do I do that? I forgot my glasses. I wanted to say hello to everyone in the back channel. Let me look in this back channel. I see Veronica. I see Tarika. Hello there, Marvin. Put some stars in the chat if you're feeling some love today. Give me some stars in the chat. Some stars, you're feeling good. Because today we're talking about community. We're talking about the importance of community, how it's going to build your tribe. And I've got some of my tribe here, just some of them. And before we get into it, good morning, Laurel. I am Stars Tina. I am your Traumedy Energy Coach. And what does that mean? Well, a traumedy is when the energies of a trauma and a tragedy collide together. When these two energies come together, life-changing experiences occur. Now, I got into the fitness industry kind of by accident, to be honest with you. I thought I was pretty healthy. Do we have any women out there like that? You're in your 20s and 30s and you're like, yeah, I'm looking good. But then as the time goes on, as you get older, it gets a little more challenging to stay fit, right? So when I first began my journey, which was about 10 years ago, I just wanted to lose some weight. I noticed the scale was over 200 pounds. My mom said, Tina, you're looking kind of big. I was like, actually, she didn't say that. She probably said fat. But anyway, I saw the scale tipping and I was like, okay, it's time for a change. And I love Instagram because of the videos, because of the pictures. And there was this girl on there that used to take one of my fitness classes and she was fit, she was moving. So I hit her up and I said, how many calories does it take to burn 1 pound? Because in my mind, I was going to figure out how much I had to work out so that I could eat what I wanted because I love eating, let me tell you. But you can't out-eat, you can't out-eat a bad you can't out eat a bad diet. Like you can't eat bad and exercise and think you're going to be good. It's not going to happen. So I lost 45, 50 pounds. I was doing great. And then I realized I wanted more. I needed more. And then I started working at a gym and supporting people. And as time went on, I realized I was on this fitness journey for something a lot deeper. And I realized that depth of my fitness journey was because the loss of my father. My father died of a massive heart attack at 49 years old. Now, looking at him, you would think he's fit. He was a construction worker. He had a van. He'd travel all over the place, fixing houses, painting. and he died in his sleep. He went to the doctor occasionally. Do we have those people that are kind of stubborn about going to the doctor? Well, I recently turned 50 last year. And to be honest, I was freaking my whole 49 years. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to die. And I realized the reason why I'm so passionate is because my father died so young. My grandmother died so young. And if I would have known the things I know now, he would probably be alive. My grandmother would probably be alive. So that's why I'm so passionate about fitness. When COVID began, I had an amazing mentor. She asked me to teach some of her community, women of color in pharma. She says, Tina, I don't want my ladies being still. Can you teach a fitness class for them? So I started teaching a fitness class, and that grew into Elite Stars Online Fitness Boutique Studio. Today, I'm still doing it, online fitness classes, but I'm not doing it alone. Before I get into my tribe, I just want to be a little transparent with you guys. So we all have goals and things we like to do, right? And I had a goal to do a full marathon in Paris, and I did it last year, 21 and whatever. And after the marathon, I realized my body started feeling different. And I was like, well, you're getting older, Tina, you're turning 49. And long story short, I said, you know what? I'm going to go to the doctor because I don't know what's going on. And I had to go back again today. And if you're looking at me on the camera, you'll notice I have this heart rate monitor on my chest. For the next 2 weeks, I have to carry this little cell phone here to monitor my heart. I've got this box of changing things. It's like, what the what? I'm saying this because I noticed my breathing, my breath, my feel, whenever I worked out, it just did not feel right. I'm like, what is going on? So 2 weeks ago, I went to a specialist, because you have your regular doctors, but then you have specialists. And the specialist said to me, well, and I also said, I've gained 20 pounds in the past year, which for me is like, I've been doing, most of my fitness career, I've been doing everything correctly. And I stopped eating meat for 8 years. My blood type is -O. And this is why I say, do what's best for your body, because everyone has different body types, right? My blood type, apparently they say you're supposed to eat red meat. So 2 weeks ago, my daughter's like, Mom, you got to eat some red meat. I did feel a lot better. So the point is, listen to your body and do what's best for you. What's best for one person may not be what's best for you. And that's why I love my tribe so much. I brought them here today. You notice there's a link at the top, and I'll show you people on LinkedIn and Facebook and YouTube. I'll show you this link as well. But I'm doing a masterclass in a couple of weeks. And the masterclass is all about mindset. Because once you can control your mindset, guess what, guys? Woo-de-woo! You can have the life of your dreams, the fitness of your dreams. Today, I'm going to be sharing 3 things you can do to reach your fitness goals. So the first thing, write this down, because I'm keeping this short because I got some special guests today. I'm excited. Let me make sure they're here. I want to say good morning to Araya. Hey there, TM, Marilyn, Charlene. All right, let me get to the topic. So the first thing you want to do in order to reach your fitness goals is decide what you want to do and why. I always say there's 3 things. And by the way, I want to give a big shout out to Bill Hauser this morning. If you guys did not listen to his segment, please listen to the replays. It was amazing. He was talking about water a lot. Lost my sound on Clubhouse. Can you guys hear me on Clubhouse? Someone said they couldn't hear me.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. So Bill Hauser did an amazing segment. He was talking about water. And my daughter shared this with me too, the importance of drinking water out of a glass. And some people think that pH is great, but long story short, listen to him. The first tip to reach your fitness goals is decide what you want to do. Do you want to lose fat? And I don't say weight, because we don't want to lose weight. We want to lose fat. We want to get rid of that fat. Or do you want to tone? Do you want to get muscular? Show those muscles. Or do you want to maintain? Depending on what you want, it's going to define the journey of what you do. I mean, if you want to gain muscle, then you really don't want to do a lot of cardio, and how he was saying this morning, how he loves doing HIIT workouts and he doesn't it's best for his body. You have to do what's best for you. So figure out what your goal is and why it is your goal. Once you figure out your why, trust me, guys, it makes it so much easier to reach. So your goal may be, I want to get off these high blood pressure medication. Or your goal may be, I want to spend more time with my children. Well, go for it. Do that. All right. Tip number 2 on something you can do to reach your fitness goals. And hello there, Red. Hello, Chris. The second tool, make a plan and get a coach, whether it's a coach, whether it's a mentor, because you don't know what you don't know. For the longest time, I thought eating every 3 to 4 hours was amazing because that's what it was back in the day. Nutritional facts and everything changes every so often. Now, I don't want to say the in thing, but it's really important to do intermittent fasting. I have one of my coaches on here, Chris. She's like our intermittent fasting ketone queen. We're actually doing a 60-hour fast on Sunday. If you want to join us, go for that. But get a coach, get someone that can support you. The third tip is find a tribe and stay connected. All right, your vibe is your tribe. I am so amazing. Let me tell you guys, because of God, number one. Yes, yes. Can I hear some yes, yes? This is God that helps makes you number one. Can I hear you? Can I hear you?
Yes, yes.
Woo, woo, yes. My God is an awesome God. Okay, I'm not going to sing for you. I'm feeling really good, I guess, because I just finished with a client and I finished my ketones. But my God is an awesome God. He gives me the strength. He gives me the power to push through every single obstacle. But I still need help. And I want to start with one person, my mother. You guys got to meet her last week. Mommy, are you up on stage? If so, say hello. When I started this journey, here she comes now. She's coming up to the stage. She's part of my tribe that supports me, and she's for the senior community. I don't know if anyone here has ever heard of Silver Sneakers. They have that class at a lot of the gyms. She used to teach that when she was in New Jersey, and she's on my platform now teaching Silver Stars. So if you're a senior and you're looking for that class that's not too wild, then jump in. Mon, are you able to share real quick your journey? If so, on mic and talk to us.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Miss Hattie. Yes, Tina's mom. I birthed her. My fitness journey. I started it right before the pandemic started because I moved to Texas, and Texas does do everything big, including food. And I realized when Tina had came to visit how big I was. So I started my fitness journey, and then I needed knee surgery. The doctor said I will never run again, but I didn't let that stop me because running is something that clears my head. So I started back walking, and pandemic hit. Tina started her online classes, and I was doing my walking in the woods because in back of me I have an 18-mile trail, and during the pandemic it was open to me. And I would walk and I'll go live showing people what was, going on, because I realized people was trapped in their homes, and some, like my sister that lived in an apartment building, couldn't even come outdoors. She didn't have a patio, and I started feeling guilty. And I actually had to stop it. And Tina had then introduced me to Clubhouse, and I would just listen. But I kept going, and I now to this date have lost 43 pounds. It wasn't easy, and it was just a steady thing that you have to do. Is that okay, Tina?
You got to share your big news for May 24th. Come on, Mama.
Ooh, yes. I am in training for a half marathon. I'm going home in May, and I'm going to run a half marathon in Bermuda. And the last time I ran a half marathon was maybe like 10 years ago, but I've been training. I started out walking. Like I said, I was doing this fitness journey with Tina, and I knew I had a bad knees, and I didn't want pressure, and I made sure I was going to make that doctor out of a fibber. So I start walking. I said, the key is to get the weight off the knees. So I walked for a long, long time. And just recently, about a month ago, I actually ran, and I ran 6 miles straight without stopping. And I thought I was going to have a heart attack because I did it in 19 minutes. I'm like, wow. When you were running, you didn't do 19 miles, but I did it, and I keep going and going. And yesterday I did 7 miles, so I see that finish line coming. I know we used to have a 70th club in Bermuda for people that ran and were over 70, but my sister just told me, I guess the club died with poor Lottie when he died. So there's no 70 club. I was looking forward to that all of my life.
So, Mommy, I think it's time. I don't know if this is true, Mommy, but this is what I heard. You are going to start a virtual 70s club. So anyone that is listening, and if you're 70 or over and you want to join the 70 club, this is for, you have to be over 70. If you're not over 70 years old and you don't want to get fit, you can't join. How's that sound, Mommy?
It sounds perfect because you don't know anything about it unless you're 70. That's why nobody knows. All the people that were 70 and over and ran are going to a new life.
Woo woo! Thank you so very much. So guys, if you're just entering this room, we're talking about fitness. We're talking about being fit, healthy, and blessed. I gave you 3 tips that you can do to reach your fitness goals. That was one of the coaches on my tribe. By the way, we have classes Monday through Saturday. We have over 20 classes. And besides having the classes, we have a lot of accountability. I believe it was Glenn was talking this morning about the importance of community. I don't do this by myself. We have a book club. I don't know if Mindy's in the mix. You heard her speak once before in the past. She runs our book club. We also have a running club, which is on the Nike running app. So Ashley actually joined our tribe. Ashley, are you able to share how our running club works if anyone wants to join? If so, on mic.
Hey Tina, how's it going?
Hey girl, hey!
Hey, let's keep this energy up and going. Everyone, my name is Ashley Davis, and I am the running coach. I'm running right now. Can you hear me? No, I'm not. I'm sitting here joking. So I want to talk to you about the running club. I want to say, are you looking for a fun and supportive community to help you reach your fitness goal? Look no further than our elite running club. We welcome individuals of all levels, from beginners who want to start walking or jogging, to seasonal runners who are looking for new challenges. I host many challenges during our running club. Our club is designed to help you improve your fitness, meet new people, and have some fun along the way. Hey, as a member of our club, you will have access to group runs, training sessions, and social events that tailor your specific needs and fitness levels. And let's see. So join our running club today. Back channel Stars Tina. Tell her Ashley sent you because she has an amazing voice. And let's get running. March Mania Mile is starting right now. Get your 100 miles in. Tina, pass it back to you.
Woo woo! I have to share something with everyone who's listening. So Ashley is, I asked her 2 months ago because I can't do everything, right? And when I thought about March Madness and calculating miles, we had a little discussion yesterday because she felt that we should just put on the Nike app at any point in time and go. And like, no, you have to do it when you're working out. It's got to be tough. So her and I were going back and forth. And I don't want to be that dictator where it's like, it's only what I say. So I got the rest of my tribe on and we all talked about it. Ashley won, but I love how she said I didn't run. So the point of the conversation is when you have a team, when you have a tribe, they let you see things that you normally would not see. Because for me, it was very challenging for me to see that some people may just want to walk, from their car to whatever. All right, that's done with that right there. So thank you so much for that, Ashley. I don't know if Chris is available. Let me tell you, the wonderfulness of this app. Chris Kissel, you may know her if you know her, you love her. She is the connector. I actually met her in this room or in another room, and it's all about community, right? She had a product called Ketones, and it's about supporting one another. And I was talking about I was going to do a 72-hour fast. You heard we're doing one on Sunday. And she says, Tina, let me give you these samples to try. Let me show you right now. I'm showing you on my video if you're looking. These are the ketones right here. I had one this morning. They have caffeine free, and the ketones are amazing. And I was like, wow, I went 72 hours with only drinking water. And Chris is an injury prevention specialist. She teaches classes on Wednesday. She actually had a class today. Everyone loves her. And she's also a keto queen. She's at everything. She's a mother of the bride. Oh, all right. Chris Kissel, are you there, Chris? If so, shine the light on you.
Lady, what an introduction. I do have to say, you missed our class this morning.
Yes, I did. I had a client at the same time. I'm sorry.
I know you do, but I wanted to tell you we were doing stripper squats in the class. So you missed the stripper squats, okay?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So, guys, here's another thing I want to share. I love that, Chris. Yesterday, one of my uh, people, they sent me a video on Instagram with this lady doing trap music for squats. And I'm just like, if you don't know what trap music is, it's like, it's not so good. So we had a trap booty class last night, and now you're doing stripper squats. Please share what a stripper squat is.
What this is turning into, but so stripper squats are when you actually place your heels up on some dumbbells and you squat down because you can squat a lot easier, but it's like wearing heels and squatting. So yeah. So anyway,
I'll have to watch that one.
So hello everybody, I'm Chris Kissel. I am a fitness professional, and I've been one for like 40 plus years. And I heard Tina talking about doing the 72-hour fast on Clubhouse, and she was literally freaking out. I could just hear the fear in her voice because she likes to eat like every 2 hours. And I was just like, I knew her. I was like, it just laid on my heart. I got to send her my ketones because that's the only way I can do a fast. And here's what ketones do, guys, and not everybody knows what they are. And I'm not talking about the ketogenic diet, but it's a fuel. You drink these ketones with water, and it goes in your body, and it acts like fuel, just like your food acts like fuel. The good news is you don't have to digest it. So it works while you're fasting, but it works every day for me. And it fuels my brain. It fuels my brain. It keeps me with mental clarity and focus. And in the long run, over time, what it does, it increases your muscle mass. It talks to your mitochondria. So I'm getting kind of sciencey, but your mitochondria is the building blocks of your muscles. And so as we age, I'm 66, and as I age, I'm going to be destined to lose a little muscle mass. So I've got to keep moving my muscles and drinking ketones. And that's why I do it. People drink them for fat loss as well. But fasting is so important, guys, especially as you age. No matter how long you fast, do a fast with ketones or without ketones. Once a week, try to go 24 hours without food. And that might sound like a long time, but if you stop eating, say at 4 o'clock, or 5 o'clock on Sunday, you can eat again at 5 o'clock on Monday, and you have just increased your health span. And we want our health span to outweigh our lifespan. I don't want to be that person in a nursing home. I want to be healthy. I want to be happy, happy, happy dead is what I want to be. What do you think about that, Tina?
I love it. Love it. Love it. So like Chris said, that's just one of the aspects of the Elite Stars tribe. It's not just me. She also supports me every Monday night. We have an accountability call for all of our teammates, and anyone's welcome to join if they want to get a piece, a little taste every Monday night, 7 p.m. And we like to have everyone share their wins. What was your win for the week? Because a lot of people like to think of, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. Well, no. It's all about the uplifting. Even when it comes to eating, you'll think, well, I can't eat that. Well, we don't want to do that. What can you eat? You can have your berries. You can have your strawberries, all that great stuff. All righty. I want to bring someone else on board. Cynthia. I actually met her on this app. I'm not sure if she's able to share. Again, all the tribe, all the people that are pushing through. Crin, are you able to share your story really quick, how you got started? If so, on mic. I don't know if she's here because I don't have my glasses on. All right, I'm going to continue. I don't know if she's there. So when you have a situation in your life, when it comes to fitness, whether it's losing fat, getting toned, you need a tribe, right? This next person that I'm going to introduce, her name is Renee. You may see her with me most days. She is a gift from God. She is my angel for my son. And she actually I met her when I was teaching at a gym. It's a studio, it's called Cycle Bar. And she was on the treadmill in the back, and she was looking a hot mess. She was huffing and puffing. She couldn't come out of the saddle. So after class, I pulled her to the side and I gave her some tips, because my goal is to empower women to make you better. I gave her some tips, and then she hit me up on Instagram. And I don't normally just push my personal training, especially if I'm at someone else's location. And I said, well, if you want, I can train you. I started training her. And then she just did everything. She that I told her to. And it looks like she's ready to go. Renee, can you unmic and share quickly your thoughts on Elite Stars Fitness?
I sure can. And the thing that went through my head just now was I did everything times 10 from the get-go. Yes, so when I first started, I thought I was motivated only just to lose weight and gain some muscle, which I obviously do. That came from seeing family members struggle and from having made poor choices throughout life that resulted in irreversible damages. So when I joined up with Tina, she basically said, if you listen to what I tell you and do the things that I tell you, you will see results. So I committed to doing that. Commitment is the key. I didn't just say, oh, it's a goal. I made a commitment, and it started with the mindset. I never looked at it as a chore. I looked at it as something I wanted to do. And then from that became, it touched my heart because I saw the results that were happening. And then we worked in like the nutrition, and I got into clean eating, and then also the fitness. Running became a passion. By the way, I'm going to be doing that half marathon with Miss Hattie in Bermuda. And what I want to say is that I found a level of happiness through this journey, and that's why I say it's not just about the weight loss. It's about a level of happiness that I didn't even know could exist. And so what I would like to leave you with is, no matter what your situation is, and I had a lot of issues growing up. That's why I'm saying I didn't even know what level of happiness I could achieve until a couple of years ago. But your success rate is, whatever your situation is 100%. Why? Because you're still here. So it is achievable. And you are not defined by something else. Until I started this journey with Tina, that I realized that I was being defined by what other people said, not by what my mind allowed me to know I could be. And then the best thing that you can do for yourself and the people that you care about is take care of yourself. Because when you do that, you're going to be around. They love you. They want you to be around. So take care of yourself. And with that, I'll release the mic back to you.
Thank you very much, Renee. So to wrap everything up, if you're just listening, we're talking about the importance of building loving communities with kindness and empathy. Today, I shared 3 things you can do to reach your fitness goals. The first one was to decide your goal and then why you want to do it. Starts with that mindset. The second thing I shared was to get a coach, make a plan. And the third thing was find your tribe and stay connected. Today, I had the opportunity to invite my mother, who does the Silver Sneakers class on our tribe. We also have Ashley, who was talking about our running club. We had Chris come through, who talks about our ketones all the time and keeps us focused. We also had Renee come through. I didn't have the opportunity to have all my coaches on here because we have over 20 classes and other coaches. So if you're looking for a tribe, if you want to, lose weight, get your mindset stronger, join us. The foundation of everything that we have, it's 4 pillars. The first pillar is mindset. The second pillar is heart set. How badly do you want it? Why do you want it? The third pillar is nutrition. 80% of the way you look is by what you're eating. And the final pillar is exercise and movement. As I mentioned, I'm just being honest with you guys. I've got this heart rate monitor here. I'm a little excited and nervous at the same time for the results. I have to go to the doctor again tomorrow for a stress test. They told me they're going to put me on the treadmill, and then they're going to put some saline in my blood or something and see how it flows. So keep me in your prayers. I know, knocking on wood, everything's going to be great with me. And I just want to invite you to our tribe. Have fun with us, because all we're doing is getting to the top by being fit, healthy, and blessed. I'm not 1,000% sure who's after me, but I'm sure they're going to be impactful. I'm sure they're going to be amazing. Let's share the room. Follow the person above and below you, beneath you. Follow them on Instagram. I'm finished and complete. Who is next up? Hi.
Good morning, stars. Good morning.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey,